Okay,
And she
honestly, to go back to the Kevin Samuels that you brought up, I feel like there's two ways to look at him.
okay.
Because when I first saw his clips, I started following him on socials and watching his lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I too was like, I feel like people aren't really paying attention because he would ask women questions like, well, what do you rate yourself? And that is important because if you look at yourself and you're like, you say that you're a 5, that is how
Mm-hmm.
everybody else is going to see you. That's literally what's going to show up in your reality. That's going to be what's real. Because you don't
Mm-hmm.
even think highly of yourself, but you want other people to think highly of you. That's a contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, though, you can't tell somebody that she's not going to get a man and her ideal man that she wants because she's fat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that you can, I don't think anybody can, even if you guys think, oh, no man is going to like her, you are really saying that because you wouldn't like her. If you saw a
Mm-hmm.
fat woman, I don't really know what kind of women that you like, but if you saw a fat woman and you're not attracted to her, you see that she has 3 kids. Just because you don't like her, just because you're not interested, just because you wouldn't choose her as a 6-figure high value man doesn't mean some man won't.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think it is? I don't think it's more that she can't get that type of person or type of man. I think it's more of the attitude that comes with that. It's more of a no, I deserve this type of nigga. It was like, well, first of all, you don't deserve anything.
Why?
Like, huh?
Why doesn't she
Well, because
deserve anything?
what no,
Why
I'm
don't
not
you
saying
feel
she
like you
doesn't.
deserve
No,
anything?
no, 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 no. I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm
Mm.
saying nobody in life just should expect that they, hey, I deserve this.
Why?
Because at the end, I feel like at the end of the day, we all have to work for what we want, and if we deserve something, like why do you deserve? And it's not trying to burst anybody bubble. That's just me. Like me, I don't feel like I deserve. No, I don't feel like I deserve anything. So when I say that, it's more of how I view the world. Not saying she shouldn't feel like that. It's just
Mm-hmm.
more of the way I look at stuff. And I feel like a lot of men look at it the same way. Cause let's be honest. What what woman wants to date a bum ass nigga?
Right.
You
And
see what I'm
that's
saying?
fair. I think that for me it's kind of like a thin line between like deserving and like deeming yourself worthy
Mm-hmm.
enough
Mm-hmm.
for somebody who is so-called considered to be high value. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I am worthy enough for somebody who, can give me everything that I want and I'll be giving them that in return. And that's
Mm-hmm.
also me being very deserving. It's my birthright. You
Mm-hmm.
do have to work for things, absolutely. That just like even when you're praying to God, you can't, you can have faith in all of these things, but you need to show up and show God like you're putting in the work in, this is what you want, and you deem yourself worthy enough. You are in
Mm-hmm.
alignment with this. This is your reality. This is what you want. So it's weird for people to come in and say, you don't deserve that. Said you don't think I deserve that? I absolutely do.
But it's more when dudes hear women say that, they don't. It doesn't sound like they don't come off like, hey, I deserve this because I work for it. It come off like, oh no, I deserve this because I was born to. This is just me, and you going like it's more of a men because a lot of us we have to work for everything we get. All the women, if a dude got a lot of women, it's something that women like about this dude that he has to. There's some type of quality in him that makes a bunch of women like him.
Mm-hmm.
No women likes a bum ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Every dude that gets a lot of women that has sex a lot, there's something that women see in him that's valuable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you got women saying, "Hey, um, I'm a 10," and then you be like, "Well, why are you a 10?" And I feel like when women rate themselves,
Mm-hmm.
they rate themselves based off, and it's hard for y'all not to do it because you're a woman. When you choose a man, you look for certain aspects in him, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he walks up to you, look up how did he walk up to me? When he talked to me, how did he approach me? How did he speak? When he did he speak
Mm-hmm.
confidently? Did he walk up to me confidently? Is he engaged with me? Like y'all think about shit like that, right? When we
Mm-hmm.
engage with women, we don't think about all that stuff. We boil it down to, are you attractive, right?
Right.
So I think when women are rating themselves, I think we're both looking at the rate different, because I think a lot of women are rating themselves based off, and I hear it all the time. Oh, I got a college degree. Oh, I can do this. I can do this. And I think when men ask that question, I think they're just doing purely based off what is society, and you we can say based off society's beauty standards, where would you place yourself societally on beauty standards? Not what do you provide,
But that's
not
subjective because you can think I'm very attractive and somebody else
mhm,
think I'm not very attractive. So regardless, if I come to you and tell you, you say, "What do you rate yourself?" and I say a 10, you're like, "Absolutely." And then I tell the same thing to another guy who doesn't think that, and he'll be like, "Whoa, she's thinking way too much of herself. She's actually a 3."
mhm.
So,
Well, that's because
and
I
then
feel like
even like I feel like we try to pay more attention to more than just looks. We're like, okay, because you guys even have this conversation all the time. It's kind of sounding like men don't know what they want. You guys are saying like more than just looks, and we don't care about y'all's college degree. Can you bring me peace? Can you blah 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 blah? So yes, women are going to start going down their resume of great things about themselves and their personalities and add that into what accumulates to them being a 9 or a 10 on the scale.
but but I think you see how you just threw that in there. When it comes to men, it's purely about physical appearance when we ask that, right?
But it is, but it isn't. I think maybe for
No,
you, but
no, but
other
that's why I
conversations that I've
said,
heard, it's gone. It's a whole bunch of different things. It's a whole bunch of different things that do matter, some things that don't matter. That's why I said it sounds like you guys don't know what you want, because it could just be
well,
looks, or it could be brains, or it could be personality. Like you never know. It's
nah,
subjective.
I don't think no men like when I promise you when they ask that question, it's purely off looks, because they're asking, what do you rate yourself physically, right? And
Mm-hmm.
when men think about when men rate women, right? Every woman is attractive until they start talking and we don't like what comes out of their mouth, right? Like
Same
that,
for men.
yeah. But we'll still overlook the shit that comes out of y'all mouth if you are beautiful. We will
Mm-hmm.
still overlook that. That's why I don't did you see the clip where did you see the clip where the girl was telling the nigga, I look good. I don't deserve to go to no cheesecake factory. Did you see that clip?
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what makes you think like what's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? Why do you feel like you're so attractive that you deserve better than Cheesecake Factory?
She can't feel like that about herself.
This what I mean. You can, but it's the way you present it.
Mm.
Like you
Okay.
look
Well,
like like you look down on Cheesecake Factory because it's a chain restaurant. Like what's wrong? Like what's like it's more of the attitude that comes with it than what you're actually presenting, right? Like she
right.
presented that like you are like you would never go to
Yeah, this
Cheesecake
is
Factory.
the scum of the earth. No, I agree.
You see what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
definitely like, it sounds like, entitlement, or like, what is it, entitlement or like the standard that she has? Because even if you don't agree, you don't like her delivery, you don't like what she said, you'll never date a girl who doesn't want to go to Cheesecake Factory. Somebody will.
No. I'm not saying that. And this is my point. This is my point. I feel like a lot of limit women. Remember, I said like until what comes out of your mouth, men will let shit go if you're beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, like I said, I don't care about fucking or none of that shit. So if a girl ever talk to me like that, I don't care how pretty you is. That's why I'm a little different. I don't care how pretty you is. You're not finna talk like you're not finna make me feel bad because I took my time out to take you somewhere. Like you're not
Right.
finna make me feel bad. Like I don't
Absolutely.
care. I don't care what you look like, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is where nigga, this where it'd be like, and this is the problem here, right? Instead of men, and that's why I say men need to stop thinking about fucking all the time. Because
Mm-hmm.
instead of that dude saying, "Oh, you want to get out the car? Bet, call a Uber,
Mm-hmm.
call Uber." Because now you wasting my time.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory, even if you say your standards are higher than this, like this is my first time meeting you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like I took you to McDonald's. Like she was acting like
Yeah.
the Cheesecake Factory was McDonald's. Like, look at me. Okay, look at you. In my opinion, you're not all that. Like
Okay.
you
Right. In
just
your
not.
opinion, she's not
You
all
see what I'm
that, but
saying?
somebody will think that she is. So she's going to continue to act that way and have
But
that standard or that entitlement until she finds what she's looking for. And that's
but this
fine.